had some meme coin projects actually encourage their people to deposit, and then they would submit yield as so that they can win, like to incentivize them to stake.
Also, that's an interesting idea actually, and also like for the bigger, especially for the bigger meme coin projects that are more sustainable, that is something that could really change things up, because no one wants to provide liquidity for a meme coin,
Yeah,
at least
totally.
not that many people. But
Yeah,
it like stake, like just holding and winning is a
yeah.
lot more. It's a lot more appealing.
Oh, totally. So yeah, you can stake, and then you can win prizes from that from the prize pool of PoolTogether, or you can use bonus rewards. So this is when you deposit into PoolTogether, you get prizes because of the yield, but then also like you get bonus pool now. So we have this automated setup thing to where you just get drip the pool token, and you might also get OP, or like I know that a meme coin hire gave people hire because they PoolTogether depositors are wholesome people. They're not like, they're people that you want holding your token. And so let's drip some tokens on them. So yeah, you have meme coiners who are staking. They can win some prizes, but then you can also drip them your meme coin, right? Like you can get other meme coins that are like, we want to vampire attack all the higher holders. Let's drip some of our tokens to them. And that's actually what I did with I got the Soul phone, the Solana phone. And they call me on my soul phone. People would just drop meme coins on me, and I would notice them when they got to a certain value. I'd be like, oh, okay, well,
Time to
Moon with the
sell.
Bull seems like a thing now. Moon with the Bull, I got, and you could do the same thing with PoolTogether users. So there's a lot of kind of tools in the toolbox to be able to use to reach those depositors.
It's actually a really interesting way though, like that, at least how I see it from my perspective, that projects, even smaller projects, could really incentivize
Yeah.
stability
Yeah.
in a way that's already gamified for them. So no gamification required, just direct people.
Yeah. I'll give you another. This answers your partnership question. Bankless, we all know Bankless, right? They give everybody a citizen POAP. You get like if you're a member at the beginning of each year, you get and go claim which reminds me, I got to go claim my POAP for 2025. And what I did for 2024 is, dramatic pause, I sent everybody a token that I made. So I created an ERC20 token with Third Web, because anybody can do it for free. And I did it on whatever chain. I forget what chain I did, maybe Base. But I would do it on the juiciest chain, the chain with the biggest prizes, right? And I think at the time that was Base. And then I sent each POAP holder one token. I created the token. I created a staking vault and PoolTogether. I deposited that token. I took that prize token and I sent one to each POAP holder. So anybody who had the Bankless 2024 token had this prize token, and then I gave him chances to win prizes. And Bankless actually did this themselves. They sent money to the prize pool, and there were some Bankless members who won $90-$100 from PoolTogether because they were, basically paid for their membership by gamification. So the cool thing is you can take anything that's happened on chain and you can give it chances to win prizes using this method, using PoolTogether. And we didn't use any code. I didn't have to open up any VS code or anything like that. It's all low code. It's no code stuff that you could just do. You interact with Etherscan and make it happen. So it's really cool
Yeah,
to be like, yeah.
you practically just connect, and it enables it opens up a completely new avenue for projects, regardless if they're like projects, utility, or just a meme coin, like
That's
that
right.
wants to build a stronger community. Like
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know about that, about PoolTogether. And
Yeah.
going forward with the partnerships question though, like what are some core things that maybe while you're doing partnerships for PoolTogether, you notice like, okay, this is something that works in Web3, or it's just a Web3 thing
Versus Web 2.
versus Web2, or it's like completely unseen anywhere else?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think, oh, okay. So there is this Web3, Web2 kind of clash that I still feel, because I'm very much not a Web2. I come from the nonprofit world, and I wanted to be Web2 so bad, and I got like rejected a bunch in that world. And now I'm Web3, and then I see all the Web2. I'm like, whatever. Welcome to the future, when I see Web2 people. But I think the thing that and it's hard to do at a big company, right? But because this is so like pulled together community, things like this is so like scrappy and like building experimental. It's the ability to just try stuff and do stuff, maybe without the lawyers getting involved, or like you just get to build and experiment. So one of the things that I was doing with the Bankless submit, like this whole thing, I created like a Google spreadsheet, and I used AI to like fly in all of our API data for prizes, and just kind of like on the fly create dashboards. And because we're like building, I'm using Google Docs, I'm using like Telegram. I'm not creating long emails. I'm not creating decks, like slide decks. I'm like, hey, I made you a vault. Like, this is how I initiate a conversation. Hey, look what I built you. Like, I legit just built you a whole thing. Like instead, it's like going, if you have a website business and you want to go build websites for people, it's like showing up what the website already built for them. That's what I was doing. That's what I've been doing, is like, I have an idea. Let me do an experiment and let me see if this project will bite, or if they'll buy it. So that Google spreadsheet then turned into the site that I created called Timalytics, it's basically, I was like, PoolTogether wins when people are trying to like, I think it wins when people try to game the system, like try to find the best way to get the grand prize and that sort of thing. So that's what I did. I guess that's kind of a unique thing, I think, is just creating actual like products for people before I approach them, primarily just so I get their attention. Like, that's my, like, hey, I built you something. All right. I guess in the Web2 world or in other worlds, like ain't nobody got time for that. But for me, I'm like, hey, like, you're a big fish. We're a small fish. I made you something. This is really interesting to you. And then I think the other thing is like, it's all highly relational. It's all the people I've met at ETH Denver, people I have relationships with. And then my other thing is, when I'm in these group chats, which are, I find easy to get into, like people are like, oh, let me connect you with this project, that project. I find the person that responds the fastest over the most, whoever frequently responds the fastest, and then I start DMing that person. That's my other like partnerships tactic, is like, ooh, you're on it. You and me, we're doing this, baby. Let's do it.